Namaskar, viewers, and welcome to today's report. Today is match 29 of the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup 2023. Today, it's the host India all set to lock horns with the defending champions England. This match comes live from Lucknow. In my view, viewers, there is nothing really to look forward to too much in today's game. The reason behind that is that India are now looking pretty comfortable to qualify for the semi-finals as they are currently number 2 on the points table with 10 points. On the other hand, England are unfortunately looking down and out with as they are languishing on the last position of the points table with just 2 points from the 5 games they've played so far. But viewers, in another way, there is something which is there to gain for the teams, even though there's not something to lose from. For India, of course, it is to try and win today and seal a spot in the semi-finals. While on the other hand, for England, it is all about now trying to salvage pride. The reason is because, viewers, it would be the worst nightmare of the defending champions to finish right at the bottom of the table. So the big news today from the toss was that England had won the toss and have decided to field first. In my view, this is a good practice for Team India as they have won all their games so far chasing a target. And it's a good practice as the tournament progresses towards the semi-finals. Now viewers, the big question for today, it is that whether Team India, or the men in blue you can say, will they remain invincible or can England play the role of party spoilers? In a few moments from now, I will want to look at what is happening in the World Cup so far as the tournament now reaches its business end and it is looking pretty clear now as to which team is looking good to try and qualify for the semis and which team is almost out of the competition. Thank you. Welcome back, viewers. Now, as the tournament now is reaching its business end, it is slowly becoming clear as to which team is looking good or has a chance to qualify and which are the teams which are slowly looking down and out. What I have in front of me, viewers, is the points table so far, and I will tell you how things stand currently and what could be the possibilities for the teams going forward. Before I get here, viewers, one important rule to remember is that a team requires a minimum of 12 points to ensure a sure shot qualification. That means if a team wins at least 6 of their 9 games, they can ensure a sure shot place in the semi-finals. What I'm going to do now, viewers, is I'm going to go from the bottom till the top of the points table to tell you the status of the various teams so far and what are their chances. So viewers, first at number 10 in the points table, there is England. They have played 6 games and only have 2 points. The maximum points which they can get now is 10. Then viewers, at 9th position, there is Bangladesh, who have played 6 games and have 2 points. The maximum games which they can win and the maximum points which they can win is 8. Then at number 8, you have the Netherlands, who have played 6 games and have 4 points. The maximum points which they can get is 10. Then at number 7, you have Afghanistan, who have played 5 games and have 4 points. The maximum points which they can get is 12. Then at number 6, you have Pakistan, who have played 6 games and have 4 points. The maximum points which they can get now is 10. Then at number 5 currently, there is Sri Lanka, who have played 5 games and have 4 points. The maximum points which they can get now is 12. Then at number 4, you have Australia, who have played 6 games and have 8 points. The maximum points which they can get now is 14. Then at number 3, there is New Zealand, who have played 6 games and have 8 points, and the maximum gettable points which they can have is 14. Then of course, viewers, at number 2, it is India, who have played 5 games and have 10 points, and the maximum points which they can get is 16. And at number 1 currently, it is South Africa, who have played 6 games and have 10 points, and the maximum points which they can get now is 16. So viewers, to sum it up now, if there is one team which is sure shot out of the competition, it is Bangladesh. Then there are many teams, viewers, now who cannot be able to qualify on their own performance. That is, even if they win their remaining games, they will have 10 points and then they will have to be dependent on the net run rate and the performance of other teams. Those teams include England, Netherlands and Pakistan. This is because they can get a maximum of 10 points, which is not enough to ensure a sure shot qualification. So you can say there could be a tight fight for the 4th position on the points table. This, viewers, is one of the most embarrassing moments for any country in a World Cup, to having qualify based on somebody else's performance and not your own performance. Now viewers, who can qualify sure shot right now? The teams include Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, Australia, New Zealand, India and South Africa. It is these teams who, if they play well and they win their remaining games, can get a minimum of 12 points. Some teams can even go beyond 12 points to ensure a sure shot qualification. But viewers, I think in this coming week now, it will be clear as to who out of these 6 teams are looking favorable to go for the semi-finals. This is a very critical week coming up now. So viewers, we'll only have to see now what happens. Thank you.